Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room. Shout out all my members in here representing. We have Olinsky blessed me early. Shout out to Olinsky for supporting the stream. I see John Edwards in here. Shout out to Princess AG, our fabulous moderator, Princess AG. Y'all wish Princess AG a happy birthday, y'all. It was her birthday. A happy belated birthday to Princess AG. Shout out to the squad. C. Patterson. I see you, C. Patterson. What's up? What's up? What's up, Kiana? I see you. I am Lisa. Yes, all the squad is in here showing these aliens. Y'all know how I love to see some aliens. I love the aliens. I love the aliens. You know how we are around here. You know, we are we are aliens because, you know, we believe in the good of all mankind. I don't know how good it is, but these days. DJ W, thank you so much. Listen. Before y'all even say, I thought she wasn't gonna review these housewives. I thought she wasn't. If one more person asked me to talk about this, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, I don't talk about it on Sundays for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. So I try to wait till at least Tuesday, until the ratings come out. But since, it was either talk about Salt and Pepper, I talk about the Housewives. So I decided I'd talk about the Housewives today, and I'll talk about, the ratings and Salt and Pepper tomorrow. But we here now. So what we gonna do? Meanwhile, as you can see, I am on the bus. With the rest of the ladies, while everybody else, they taking private jets and stuff. I don't know if you saw this week's reunion. It was just a hot mess as usual. These manufactured drama, they got Kenya Moore and her stray friend Toya partnering together against everybody else. What is it about Kenya? Oh, she turned 50. She claimed, that's her stage age. I heard she was around 55, but you ain't heard that from me. But Kenya turned 50 this past weekend, and apparently everybody was over there, on her Instagram page saying happy birthday. She was on Watch What Happens Live, and everybody was celebrating her birthday. But one person was oddly missing. It was Kandi Burruss, the main puppet master of the puppets. And it's like, why Kandi wasn't on Watch What Happens Live saying happy birthday to Kenya? Had they fell out already? What is going on? Because it seems like, Kenya is really hung up on LaToya, honey. But I digress. Shout out to Benita. Thank you, Benita. DJ W, y'all are in here today. You said not her stage age. Well, how old is she? I don't believe Kenya is just turned 50. I think Kenya's a little older than that. Just my humble opinion. I don't know. She might be telling the truth. You know how we are. We don't believe anything that Kenya says because she cries wolf so many times. They questioning her marriage. Mark then dumped her. And then on the show, she trying to pretend like she didn't file for divorce. Can't nobody find these divorce papers because at the end of the day, they never got married. Like, how they gonna get divorced if they never got married? But there's that. This week's episode was called, what was it called? Hold on, let me see. I almost forgot. This week's episode was called The Jet Set and the Upset. That's what it was. The Jet Set and the Upset. For obvious reasons, they still pushing forward to this dang strippergate that apparently is gonna get all of y'all to watch again. I don't know why, but that's how they feel. But this week we got all our friends back, which is a good thing. We haven't seen Marlo all damn season. We barely did see Tanya, and we finally seen Shamia Morton. And Shamia got her a whole confessional. And you wonder why haven't any of the strays got a confessional? You notice, what's her name? Toya from the YouTube channel. She hadn't got a confessional yet, even though she is all up in Kenya Moore's twats. But Shamia, they like Shamia. You've heard it here before. I have spilled that tea many, many times that Shamia was offered a peach and Shamia turned it down because her husband thought that it wasn't a good idea. Shamia's husband is from Africa, honey. He want his wife at home with him and his baby, and they got enough money. They don't have to be on the show, but he allows Shamia to hang out with her friends every now and then, and that's how we get her looking all beautiful and stuff. Shout out to Polo Man. Shout out to a brand new member is in the building. A brand new member. You said Diaper Booty is 53. She 53. Is that how old she is? I think Shamia would have been good too, but Shamia values her personal life, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So look, let me go ahead and get started. With this lackluster ass review. Y'all know y'all gonna have to help me out a little bit because I am just not into it. I keep trying to because I am, I keep telling you I got this PhD in RHOA and it's hard to use it when they ain't giving me nothing to work with. Okay. The episode starts, we see everybody, still dealing with the pandemic. Kenya done gained so much weight she can't take her wedding ring off. And it's like, girl, like anyway, we don't even care about that. Porsha is working out. Yeah, did y'all see Porsha working out with her personal trainer? Her gut was sticking out. I'm like, damn, Porsha, you look kind of like me and my fibroids. I mean, dang, Porsha was looking a little bit preggers. I guess that's why that pregnant rumor was spreading around all summer long because Porsha had been eating. She said she been eating all her ham and stuff. And hell, so have I. We love the ham and chicken wings and all of that jazz. We sit in the house and we be eating, we be talking, we be gossiping, we just be having a good old time. I don't know about y'all, but this pandemic, I've been getting my life, honey. I be on here with y'all talking. I be on Patreon talking. We be having game nights, playing bingo, honey. I have me a good old time in the panini, as they say, in the panini. But I digress. You said Porsha is just thick. Okay, we all just thick. I'm just thick. Okay, I'm a little over thickness, but we all get thick. It ain't nothing wrong with little curves on your women. I'm just saying, y'all quit fat shaming people, honey. Y'all better quit fat shaming people. Men get fat too. You see these men out there with them thick thighs. We don't say nothing about them. But again, I digress. Y'all keep making me digress. Now, let's talk about Drew and Ralph for a minute. And shout out to Von Zipper. I don't know if he's in here yet, but if he is, Von Zipper was spilling all the tea about Drew Sidora during our last live before his phone messed up. That's one of his good friends, I assume. And he was telling us how, she had, tried out before and, didn't really make it. And now they brought her on, because Nene left abruptly. And so they was like, well, shoot, we need some people. Let's go ahead and get Drew and the YouTube chick, since they had, already been in the mix. Let's put her in there. And so now Drew is coming guns blazing. Pangea guy said Porsha wanted me to be her personal trainer, but she wouldn't pay me enough. Is that Shay? Is that Shay? Porsha got money. Y'all better leave that girl alone. Now, Drew, I keep telling y'all, we don't really care about Drew that much because, how are we going to be emotionally invested in her marriage when we don't even know her? Her husband cute and everything, but we don't care if they break up. We don't care if he gone for 3 days. I mean, shoot, if she don't care, why should we care? But, they got us trying to, navigate through Drew and, him getting back with her and him apologizing and they good terms here and bad terms here. And honestly, if it was my man and he was gone for 3 days, I don't know if I would have ever forgave him, especially on national TV. It was like, it wasn't nothing. He came home and they was cool. I don't know. That's why I know it was just a little stunts and shows. But there's that. But Drew and Ralph, we finally see them. They done moved. They live down the street from Porsha, who lives down the street from Nene Leakes. That would have been a perfect relationship at the time. But, Nene living her best life, COVID-free, chillaxing at the Lanithia. But we going to talk about that a little later. But, Drew hasn't been filming a lot of scenes because she had, surgery on her foot. Ralph's father passed. A whole bunch of stuff been going on that we ain't been seeing on screen. But this week, we finally see them. And Ralph buys Drew a scooter. so that she could, scoot around the neighborhood with him while he get his exercise. I thought it was cute. But she, I guess, he's a part of the team now. He is like the new kind of like Peter Thomas / Apollo. He is the mixture all in one. He a little messy and he a little fine at the same time. So now Drew is confessing to her husband that she gonna invite all the ladies over because, they having a girls trip and she's excited about it, but she, haven't really spent a lot of time with them. So they're gonna have a little luncheon. So, that was cute. I thought that was cute. Let me see who else is in here. What y'all talking about? Tiggy said, I'm not even being shady, but this season is dry as the desert, girl. Child, what you said, Tiggy? What you said? Where is your scooter? Apparently, Cadero, Drew has stolen KKK Kim's scooter. We don't know where KKK live, but we don't care either. Yeah, child, I'll be watching. I don't have nothing else to do on Monday nights. I watched it a little bit. That's why I'm sitting here struggling through it because I didn't watch it last night. Last night I watched the Salt and Pepper documentary, even though I was a little late. But tonight I watched this, so I was like, let me come on and talk about it. Because everybody in my Patreon and my Discord group, you got to be a Patreon member to be in the Discord. They've been over there spilling all the tea. Another thing that people are talking about is Kenya and Brooklyn. If you notice, Brooklyn has been very, very blurry, honey. She don't look the same. We can't even see the baby face. Why we can't see Brooklyn face when they show her on the show? They show her pictures, she blurry. They show her, she blurry. Apparently, as I've said in previous live streams, Michelle Brown, ATLien is always right. Y'all don't be giving me my props. Mark Daly, I get mixed up, Mike and Mark, but Mark Daly has it signed off on allowing Brooklyn to be on the show. Now, you remember in earlier episodes when Kenya was crying on the phone saying, you can't tell me what to do with my daughter. Apparently he can, because Kenya, they had a whole baby for the show and we can't even see the baby. What is going on? What is going on? You said I called that early on. Okay, somebody paying attention to me. Blur Brooklyn's face. He is trying to destroy Kenya and stop her bag. Yeah, he does not make himself physically present to support Brooklyn. Mark is controlling that. Okay. I said that last week. Mark said no, her father doesn't want the baby on the show. Okay, Kenya done mess with the right one, what you said. And did you notice that Mark released that statement about them, not being able to mediate their fake marriage on the eve of Kenya Moore's 50th birthday? Now that is some shade. Mark is a messy queen. I mean, he is a messy man, honey. Mark is messy and petty, but he got with Kenya. He must have known who he was dealing with. Now, speaking of Kenya, last week she also called Drew Sidora a stray, because remember she told Cynthia that she said something about Cynthia is known for picking up strays, and I was like, wait a minute, how could she say Cynthia known for picking up strays and she hanging out with the strayest of the stray, LaToya from YouTube? Hell, she ain't got no peach. She ain't barely got no friends on the show. Don't nobody even like her. She come on there just trying to just cause a ruckus to get screen time, and apparently she is following the school of Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore seems to like that. She was like, oh, this girl is thirsty. She will do whatever I say. So let me befriend her. So now here we are. We got LaToya and Kenya, two peas in a pod. First they was playing like they lesbian. Maybe they are lesbians. I don't know if they lesbians or not, but all I know is they be hugging on each other, kissing on each other, taking pictures, sending naked pictures. And this week they go to lunch. And Kenya give her some draws. I'm like, women, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. When have you ever gave your best friend some draws? I mean, just out of the blue, like not even your best friend, just a friend that y'all out to lunch. And you're like, oh, I got some draws I haven't worn. Let me go give them to my friend. Like, what the hell? I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyway, I digress again. And speaking of LaToya up here sniffing the draws, like she was like, you already know she is a super fan. She's a super fan of Kenya. She's a super fan of the show. She wanted to be on on the show. Bad as hell. Now she has finally got her moment and she's sniffing draws. Is that what you want to be known for? Sniffing draws? I don't understand. We said it. LaToya got her nose all up in Kenya's punani. What Nene say? They licking bottoms to get on top. Eve is gone and LaToya is here. She has taken over the licking bottoms position. You said she thirsty, just nasty. It was a lesbian. Why am I still on the bus? I was gonna talk about the bus later. Honey, let me get back to Atlanta. I'm on the bus now. When they went to lunch to talk about this situation, right? Did you also notice that LaToya pulled up with no mask on? LaToya ain't wearing no mask. She hang out with Kandi. Kandi don't wear no mask. I know this is Atlanta. They say Atlanta is open, but people still wear masks in Atlanta, supposedly. Where I go, they do. But I found it interesting. Kenya trying to put her little clear shield on. She is fogging it up because she can't breathe. She had to walk in there with them heels on. She is out of breath and winded. She did fogged up the thing, so she took her off. Her mask off, so they just sitting there maskless, smelling each other drawers. I just don't understand. And in addition to that, all of a sudden now LaToya, since that is her new bestie, now she is the co-host on this trip, and it's like, how is this possible that LaToya and Kenya can host an entire trip when LaToya ain't got no page? I don't get it. So Kenya has said that she has decided to take a private jet to South Carolina, because she wanted to get there before Cynthia so that she can set up and make sure everything is okay. So, I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. I'm sure it was sponsored by a jet, whatever. They get free jet. Atlanta, everybody own the jet, honey. The only thing they got to do is split the price, $1,000 a piece. Y'all got a jet, child. But Kenya decided she was gonna take a jet because she said she wanted to take Brooklyn, who we can't see anyway, and she wanted to take her nanny. And then you got LaToya, and then LaToya probably bringing her assistant, who got a documented for her YouTube channel. It's too much. So anyway, they got the jet. So Kenya originally was gonna invite Drew because Drew called, and it seemed like Kenya was like, we gonna do this private jet thing. We going up there first. We have another seat, and it didn't seem like Drew was too open to it. If I'm remembering correctly, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. But when Kenya realized Drew wasn't really too open to being on the private jet with just the two of them, she said, well, wait a minute, don't tell nobody we going on this private jet. It's like, well, why you tell in the first place, and then you gonna turn around and say don't tell nobody? Like, who keeping secrets for you, Kenya, besides thirsty LaToya? Don't nobody have to keep your secrets. Nobody. Hold on, we always have people over here in the Facebook trying to sell stuff. What you trying to sell over there now, lady? Dang. Anyway, you said you love seeing the girls together. It was pretty good. It was all right, child. Copycat in my Apollo voice. She was testing Drew and she failed the test. Okay, just like with Tanya. Well, apparently LaToya been passing all the tests because LaToya is right there up under her, honey. Right there up under her. If you are just getting here, go ahead and like this video. We got a little bit more to talk about. Now, let me see who else. Let me see. Mark. Yeah, we already talked about Mark. Can't see Brooklyn. Okay, so at Drew's house party, all the ladies come over to Drew's house party. Did you notice that Kenya was the only one who didn't seem to give a damn about how she looked at this party? I don't know about you, but everybody else had on their Louis Gucci Prada. Kandi with her Tags boutique. Drew had her phony pony, looking like a poodle, as they say, but it was cute, I guess, and her little, shaky shimmy pants. And Kenya came with an Adidas dress on, looked like Candy's hand-me-down. I actually got the same dress too. We all got that dress. That's the kind of dress you just wear when you walking through the airport with your Adidas shoes on. So Kenya came over. It didn't even look like she combed her hair. Did you notice that too? Like Kenya had on a phony pony. She just combed her hair to the back and put on a phony pony. And Drew called her out about that too, but we're going to get to that in a second. Porsha, I like that Portia's like, I don't give a damn about none of these people. This is my first time really being around y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's been going on. She told Drew, because nobody has really, had a chance to be around Drew, and everybody felt like Drew must have been like looking crazy as hell the way LaToya said her wig was pulled back. She, her wig was crusty. Kenya dragging her wig, everybody dragging her wig. So Porsha, she let it out the bag. She was like, listen, LaToya, I don't know that she coming anyway, but she was really dragging you in your wig. She said your wig was slipping back and your glue was showing, all kind of stuff, honey. You know how we do about these wigs around here. We don't play about these wigs. And then Porsha said on top of that, she started throwing everybody up under the bus. She was like, Cynthia was there and Kandi was there too. I don't know why they ain't told you. And here go Kandi, but I don't know her like that. Well, Kandi, you don't know nobody like that. Why is it that you got to always play, the middleman? Like, I ain't in the drama, but you in the drama. But there's that. You said, can't Porsha drop that shade tree? Okay, Cynthia couldn't say nothing, but it's not the first time Cynthia been quiet while other people, was running with the shade and she knew about it. Remember the cookie lady? Apparently she was behind the whole cookie lady thing, but she let Kenya take the fall. And I like the fact that Drew kind of snapped back. Drew kind of snapped back and said, we all have bad hair days. Look at Kenya. She's making her hair work for her today. And I loved it because Kenya hair looked a hot mess, and that ponytail, Kenya's phony pony, looked a hot mess, and it was nothing she could do but laugh. She couldn't do nothing but laugh. Maybe her hairstylist was off work that day or something, but there was that. You said Kenya tried her own plan. What were they supposed to say? Kenya was mad. It is, honey. You can watch it on YouTube. Yes, they was quiet as a church mouse, honey. But Drew took it, she took it good. And I'm glad that LaToya didn't come. I don't even think that she was invited, honestly, because if she was invited, she would have been there with bells on. You already know. And then to make it shadier, they put her little name on a place setting as if she didn't show up. I'm like, child, production didn't even invite LaToya to that party. But there's that. Now, as far as Drew, she kind of shaded LaToya in her confessional about that because, they were asking, she was like, what does she do again? And production shady as hell too. They was like, she got a YouTube channel. They didn't say she was a YouTuber or she was a YouTube star or she was a social media influencer. They didn't say any of that. They were just like, she got a YouTube channel. Everybody got a YouTube channel. Everybody in this dang chat right here got a YouTube channel. Now that's was shade. And I ain't even mad at it because, if you talk about me, you ain't going to say, what does Michelle do? She has a YouTube channel. Hell no, you ain't. You going to say she's the greatest blogger ever. She runs Atlanta. She runs Straight from the A. She is the CEO of straightfromtheA.com. She been blogging for 14 years. She run this shit. You is not going to say, who is Michelle? She got a YouTube channel, child. This is more than just a YouTube channel. This is my television station, honey. I run this. We run this. This is our squad. I don't know what LaToya do over there because I don't watch her, but the producer just say she got a YouTube channel, honey. So I guess our shade has been appropriate because everybody was like, oh, she got all these subscribers, she got all the subscribers, but ain't nobody watching. How she got almost 1 million subscribers and ain't nobody watching? I'm just saying, you looking at the numbers on the video. If I got 1 million subscribers, I need to have at least a couple of 100,000 views on every video. I'm just saying, I ain't watching no numbers, but that's what the people say. We all in Atlanta with a channel. Okay, you got a channel. Everybody has a channel. I'm just saying. Let me get my Oprah on. You got a channel. We all got a channel. But anyway, again, I digress. Let me continue. I thought that shade was pretty appropriate for Drew because at least Drew been in some movies. She was in the TLC biopic and she was in the game. We know she messed up Drew and she messed up Derwin's relationship with Melanie. We know all of that about Drew. So, at least she got a little bit of claim to fame. What LaToya got? A YouTube channel and an Instagram page. If the internet went down tomorrow, she wouldn't have nothing. Look, I'm just here to tell you now. Another thing that was interesting, Drew was saying, about her mom, and she's a pastor, she's a minister, and she was working on her, her speech, her sermon for Sunday, and she was just saying, Ralph, plays and I sing and I do this and I do that, and then they was like, oh, you do? Why don't you sing us a little bit? So she decided to sing Amazing Grace. Here's another complaint that everybody has about this season. Everything has already been done. Everything is nothing they can do right now that ain't been done already. So here go Drew singing Amazing Grace. And what do? They bring up Porsha singing Amazing Grace first season. Remember, Andy said that's the only reason that Porsha kept her peach, because she stood up and did that whole little monologue about being a strong woman after this divorce and how she was still standing, and she sang Amazing Grace. Y'all remember that? So, they flashed back to that, honey. So we got Drew and Porsha, and then Porsha was like, I did it first. It's like, girl, we already know. Just like Porsha did the red hair first, and then Kandi walking around with red hair. Then just like Nene did blonde hair first. Now Cynthia walking around with blonde hair. I'm just like, look, just like Kenya had fake boobs first. Now Kandi, everybody got fake boobs. I'm just saying, everybody already did it first. So there's nothing that can be done that hasn't already been done. Another thing, let me see. Kenya, then says, everybody, can ride on the Sprinter. She giving directions, telling everybody to meet at Cynthia house because they're gonna ride on the Sprinter. And then Porsha asked the question, like, what's going on? What you gonna be? Are you taking your Sprinter up first? And then Drew volunteers that information. She pays Porsha back since Porsha gave her little information first. Drew was like, well, actually, Kenya, they're taking a jet. Kenya got upset about that because she was like, she had told her not to say nothing, but it was like, well, I mean, why I gotta do what you say do? I mean, you're not the boss of me. I mean, why is it a secret? If you taking a jet, you taking a jet. So there's that. Then as they were, what else have I missed anything, child? Because I think I got everything. Oh, well, they was going to the where everybody was riding on the bus. Let's get on the bus. Let's all get on the bus. Are we all on the bus? Everybody's on the bus. Bernie Sanders is even on the bus. He back there on the bus. I'm up here on the bus. But it was interesting because Porsha's complaining about the AC. The AC don't work. But Porsha also was telling everybody about her relationship with Dennis and how he is trying. He spent the night. He stayed downstairs, and they asking her, "Well, did you hit it? Did you have sex? What's going on?" And Porsha saying no, but don't nobody believe her. Just like I don't believe they ever broke up in the first place. It's just a storyline because, like I told you, it's nothing that's being done right now that ain't been done. Who was it that brought up the he said Kandi and her 3 NBA. He said laughing at the damn bus. I'm just saying, it's the title of the video. They on the bus, and Kenya and LaToya are on the plane. Now, who was it that brought up that they on a jet? Was it Porsha? It was somebody, and I just know Marlo was like, a jet? A jet? What the hell? How are they on a jet and we on a plane? Meanwhile, somebody brings up the fact that Kenya, Marlo's looking at Kenya's Instagram, and she see a picture of Brooklyn, on the jet, and she shows everybody, and oddly enough, they can't even show the picture of Brooklyn. They got Brooklyn's face all blurred out and everything, and so that pissed Porsha off even more. She was like, first of all, you on the jet. Second of all, you bring your kids to a girls trip. All of us got kids. You think I don't want to bring my kid? Shoot, I was crying when I left, and Marlo's like, you sure was, because you told me you was crying. Kandi, Kandi got, 2 kids and 4 nannies. So, she don't really care one way or the other. Drew, Drew got her kids. We'll never see them though. And so it's like, Porsha was really upset about that. And I can understand why, because it was not right. Meanwhile, yes, Marlo was not here for the bull. What about Shamia? Shamia got a confessional. Oh, I brought that up, but I just wanted to show y'all. Shamia shared this picture on her Instagram, and I'm like, Shamia, you better work, Shamia. Pretty chocolate queen, pretty African queen. Shamia is, I think Shamia need a peach, but I understand if she just want to be a friend. But she shared several pictures of her dress and everything. And if you notice, one thing that I like about Shamia, at her confessional, she does not have to have all her boobs down to her navel. She does not have to show all her cleavage. We know she got it, but she ain't got to show it. But look, and see, I'll be shady if I show this, but I will. It doesn't matter. Porsha is a little bit more classy too in her confessional, which is funny. Who was not classy in that confessional? Let's see. Hold on. This one. Why is it we always got to see your navel? I mean, I love the yellow. It's very cute. I love the ponytail. It's very beautiful. Your makeup is done. But you going to get a chest cold, girl. You is going to get a chest cold. Why do we have to see your whole chest? It's wintertime. But I digress. Let me continue. Who else? Drew. Let me show you Drew's. Drew's confessional look good too. Drew kept it classy. I like Drew. She kept it real classy. Hold on. Here's a picture of Drew. Drew kept it classy. You know, she don't have her chest out, her chesticles out. We know what breasts look like. What is going on? Kandi does look good. I'm just saying the alliance, that's all the alliance got for us is titty balls. Why is it? Why is it? Anywho, what else do I have? Is it? Oh, let me finish. Shout out to Greater Works Deliverance. Thank you so much for the cash app. Now, when they got to the room, to the house at the beach, Kenya and LaToya, they already picked out each other's rooms, honey. They already decided we're gonna have some drama with these rooms. Oddly enough, how is it that LaToya is a straight and she get one of the best rooms? Up at the top is Cynthia, Kenya, and LaToya, and down at the bottom is everybody else. And Marlo got the room in the basement. I don't understand what's going on, but you know, there's that. But yeah, Shamia was amazing. I heard that Fallon, I told y'all this before in a previous video, that one of the reasons why Fallon did not get a peach was because of the situation with the girls' trip. She brought her husband. Her and her husband took their own Sprinter down there. They rented their own house. You know, they got all the money, honey. And you know, it's supposed to be a girls' trip. All the girls supposed to be together. So there's that. Who is Fallon? It's Fallon. Fallon is this lady right here. Hold on, let me pull her Instagram up. I don't even know how to spell it no more. Fallon Guadabadia. There she is. Hold on. This is Fallon. You may have you remember Fallon from when they when Porsha and Tanya had a little girls day. They went over to Fallon's house. See, Fallon has her own private jet. She already told you. She said, look. Fallon probably took her jet, child. Fallon was like, Kenya rented a jet. We own a jet. So y'all can't say nothing about me, honey. Y'all can't say nothing about me. She's still on the show, but she doesn't have a peach. She is really just there, honestly. Let me see what else. But yeah, Fallon has all the money. Here she is again in her jet. Honey. She let everybody know she got a real jet. You can see her on different days with different clothes on the jet. Okay. But there's that. That's all I got, honestly. The overall conflict was Kenya and what's her name taking a jet versus, you know, putting everybody else on the bus. Like everybody was on the bus. We got Porsha, Marlo, Tanya, Kandi, Drew, Shamia, all the cameramen. You got 10 people on the bus. You know that bus was hot, child. That bus was hot. Anyway, next week, you know, I guess we'll be doing Strippergate or whatever. That's all I got. Let me change back to my thing. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you're just getting here, please go ahead and like this video. If you're a new person here, please subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. As we said in the ratings before about the ratings for this season is lowest as it's ever been. Okay. I talked about the draws already. Rewind, honey, rewind. But there's that. There's that. We'll see what the ratings are for this episode tomorrow. They might have went up a little bit. Last week it was 1.22. This week I don't know what it is yet, but I'll let y'all know, of course. And I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this episode. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, what you thought of my review, what you think about the drama, what you think about Kenya and her lesbian activities, what you think about Mark keeping Brooklyn from the show, what you think about Thirsty LaToya, what you think about Drew shading YouTube. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, let me pin this. Hold on. Let me pin. Thank you so much, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Cordero.
Damn, I'm first. Okay.
You was first, honey. You clicked that link fast.
I did. Hey.
Hey.
So I'm be honest, I actually liked this episode a little bit more than the previous ones. Just because Drew got her little shady moments up in there. So I'm a Drew stan, so I was like, okay, I appreciate that.
I only like this episode because Marlo and everybody was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was the only reason I liked it. Like any other episode, when it's like these groups over here versus this group, it's really boring.
Yeah, and Marlo with that hazmat suit just took me out. Like, it just took me the hell out when she came with that whole damn hazmat suit. But did you catch? I got a phone call, so I don't know if you mentioned this or not. So if you did, that's okay. I'll go back and watch it. But did you mention how they producers tried to catch? They tried to do Porsha with the comment asking her, what does she think of Drew's husband? And then Porsha was like, ain't that a Kenya question?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I forgot about that. Because Drew's husband is fine. Like I said, he a mixture of like Peter and Apollo.
Yeah, he fine as hell.
Messy. But yeah, he was there, and I felt like they did that on purpose, because why he the server? You know what I'm saying? Yep. He's serving all the food, he's serving all the desserts, he like big and bulky and fine and all of that. And so it's like they were doing that to, get a response out of one of the ladies. I feel like Kenya probably was keeping her eyes down on purpose, but we know she was
the one who said so. She's like, oh, he's cute. Like they cut to her saying it.
Yeah, and but Porsha, she said it before though, remember?
Yep, she said it at Cynthia's house. And then Porsha was just giving him that good old church hug. So I really appreciate Porsha was not falling for that bait. And I'm just glad because production tried it. They really tried it with her. Mm-hmm. And when Kandi mentioned the whole NDA thing, I thought that was pretty interesting too. On the bus. You remember that?
What was the NDA? Look.
When they were talking about threesomes on the bus, and then Tanya asked her, do you make them sign NDAs? Like, you had to catch it, but Kandi was like, yeah, they signed the NDAs.
Oh, yeah, because I remember Marlo said something too about, I had to get paid to have a threesome with a whole rich, woman and her husband or something.
Yep, and then that's when Kandi said, well, you just make them sign NDAs. I said, oh, okay. So somebody did have a sex dungeon. Allegedly. But that's all I got. I thought it was a little bit better. Kenya's always gonna be Kenya, so I'm not.
What you think about the blurry Brooklyn face though?
I thought it was hilarious. I mean, we still saw her I don't want to talk about people's kids, but we still saw her hair wasn't combed. But her hair ain't never combed, but
they blur. Don't talk about the babies.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the baby. But her hair ain't never combed. She'll never comb her hair. You got a whole hair care product, and you worried about Tanya, exposing you, but your child, who was
Tanya hair wasn't combed either this week, so we can't
Brooklyn hair ain't never combed, but if you're gonna blur it out, just blow out her whole head, just blow out everything. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh yes, and by the way, the Lanithia is hiring. She's looking for wait staff and hosts and everything. So y'all, if y'all are in Duluth somewhere, y'all need a job, go apply to the Lanithia, honey.
Yes, she's hiring.
Y'all see me up there. I'm gonna come up there for cocktails.
Yes, but that's all I got. I'm gonna go back in these comments and just be shady.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Ray Mar.
Hello.
Hi.
Michelle, you a coon. You hate on successful.
Oh, no, you did, honey. Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I knew that was a troll because I saw the name Ronnie Lamar Jr. Ronnie Lamar Jr. I know that was you, but anyway, go ahead. If y'all see him in the
Um,
chat, y'all block him.
yeah, this episode, I mean, yeah, it was kind of better than the previous ones. But I'm not gonna lie, when they all went to Drew's house, that was very awkward and very cringy to me. Like, did you get that vibe? I was
That it
like,
was awkward.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they don't know her.
yeah, it just looked a little bit too forced. I don't know. It was really, really awkward. I was like, I don't know. And as for Brooklyn, yeah, I mean, I think we kind of got that in the beginning when she was complaining to her attorney, like, oh, he can't tell me what to do with my child. I think he meant like he doesn't want her on the show. So, they started blurring her out because, like, remember last season she showed Brooklyn a lot. And now we don't see Brooklyn as, he probably told her, listen, I don't want my child on that show. You can act a fool if you want on that TV show.
Because honestly, if she don't have Brooklyn, she can't talk about him. That's what it seems like to me. Because if Brooklyn was there, it would be an excuse for her to talk about either he being a good father or a bad father or whatever. Without him, us seeing Brooklyn, it's almost like she can't really mention her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she kind of talks about him. Like, remember when they were at lunch and she was telling LaToya, like, yeah, I'm going for full custody, and I'm taking her with me, yada yada yada. I mean, she kind of does talk about him a little bit. I mean, that's her storyline is Mark. You know what I mean? And he made such a big mark last season because he made her look really stupid. But that's her storyline. And as for LaToya and Kenya, honestly, I was watching the show and it hit me, Michelle. It just all clicked to me yesterday. What they're basically doing is it's a really bad impersonation of freaking frack. Like a really bad.
You know what? It really
Literally.
is.
It is. Like when you watch it. Now, granted, Porsha and Phaedra never want to sleep together. They never was like, oh, girl, like, let's do this, let's do that. But that's what they're doing. I was just like, this looks a little bit too familiar. This whole like, twerking and sticking your tongue out and girl this and this. I'm like, this is freaking Frack season 8. A little bit like a really bad impersonation. At least Phaedra and Porsha, they were hilarious. So LaToya, let me tell you, LaToya is bringing down the value of this television show. She
Okay.
needs to be over there at VH1, maybe Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink Crew, something. She is not RHOA. I hope they
Remember what I
realize.
said at the beginning? I'm like, everything they're doing has already been done. Even this whole freaking frack thing. The freaking frack, it's just like everything. They're just replicating over and over again. And now it's like, y'all can't come up with nothing new.
Yeah, and like honestly, I don't think they met a long time ago. Let me tell you that. I think it's a situation where they met up and they said, "Listen, girl, I'll
Oh,
help
your
you out
phone
if you
messing
have a
up,
problem.
Mickey.
Like, I'll scratch your back if you
Mickey.
scratch mine. You gonna come in on the show. We're
Mickey.
gonna make the most out of it. We're both,
Mickey.
eventually you'll get a peach,
She
and
can't hear me, Lord.
I get to have my brother.
I can't hear her. She can't hear me. Call back, Mickey, because your phone messing up. Let me go to the next. Sinitra.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, child. You giving them the shoulder. You better work them. Listen. You know I had to laugh. Now, y'all know Kenya wasn't on no jet. Y'all know that was one of them, what them things that
It was a
Porsha got.
plane.
Yeah,
The
that was
plane. The plane.
yeah, the plane boss. Straight fantasy island because she was fantasizing that she had a plane because she was jealous because that girl actually got one.
Yes.
Right. So she rented her a little cabin on a plane.
Ooh.
And she need to stop.
Yes. Fallon be on the plane, honey.
Yeah, she living that life that Kenya want to live.
And you can see Fallon. Look, Fallon like, I change outfits. I got my kids on the plane. And we got the plane. And then wasn't it Porsha had already said that Fallon had a plane. Isn't that why Kenya did it?
That's exactly why she did it. Because that girl got a plane. She jealous hearted. You know how she is. She can't stand to see nobody living, balling, and happy, and not struggling and fronting. You know, it's like Kenya want to be flashy, but she fronting flashy. She ain't really got it like that.
Yeah.
And she need to stop. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's real life embarrassing. And I'm gonna tell you something. It was a blessing in disguise that girl ain't get no peach, because Kenya would have been hating her worse than she was hating Porsha when she first met her. The hate is real.
Fallon's husband is an entrepreneur. I'm sure he does a lot, but I know him from owning several clubs in Atlanta. He used to run the bottle bar, or own the bottle bar, Time restaurant that used to be Ludacris's Straits. He bought that and turned it into another restaurant. So yeah, he's been around Atlanta for a while. As
For
far
real.
as she's concerned, I think she probably would have made a good housewife, but I don't think her personality meshed with the ladies.
It didn't. You know why? Because she actually got money, and she
Exactly.
and that's why Andy and them wasn't gonna never let her be on there. You saw what they just went through with Monique, because she was a black girl with real money, so they wasn't trying to have to deal with another black girl with real money that wasn't.
And Shamia is a black girl with real money, but her husband didn't want her on there because it seems to me that he know the deal. Like they ain't gonna do nothing to juice you up, child.
Yeah, he know the deal, and then, but I'm gonna tell you, I think they felt a little bit. Hey Denise, I think they felt a little bit safer with Shamia because they knew her before she married him. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a safer bet. They weren't trying to run up on nobody that's not brand new to the coin, and you know, whatever. And I like the fact that Shamia turned them down. That's really what it is. That's really what time it is. But yeah, I couldn't get over her with the faux private jet. I'm like, girl, now I done heard of faux fur, I done heard of faux leather, but now you out here with faux private jets, and your baby up there looking like a kidnapped victim with that blurry spot over her face. I'm tired. See, Mark ain't playing with her. She really met her Waterloo with that one. He got her. He got her. And I can tell you one thing, and one thing for sure, she better hope she really did use her eggs and Nene wasn't on point. Because if she didn't, and that man take her all the way down to the line, Kenya gonna be paying some child support. We're gonna see if Mark take her to court for $100,000 and say his baby need the money. That's what we're gonna see next.
We'll see, child.
Okay, and then this wig business, y'all, let's talk about it. So see, them wigs was disturbing me. All of them really be disturbing me. And then
why Kenya's hair wasn't calm when she went over Drew house though?
That's what I'm talking about right there. And she'll sit up there with LaToya or whoever, 21, and be talking about people's hair. But Kenya, your hair be tragic all the time. All the time. She put on them U-part wigs. The wigs be having split ends. It's all kind of stuff that just be going on. And Kenya got nerve to talk about people, and her booty is hanging like the thorax of an ant. It's just drooping like a pissy pamper. And you sit up and you got time to be talking about other people, girl. You got so much other stuff to do. And I'm glad Mickey said it, because I didn't even catch it up about the whole freaking frack thing. That's exactly what it is. Freaking frack reloaded. Ooh. Mickey is right. I didn't even catch it, but I didn't catch it either. Money. Yep. But it looks so ridiculous because it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Porsha and Phaedra, both of them things is crazy as hell, and they was just actually having fun. Now that's the reality. You up here pretending like this your best to got this girl sniffing your drawers on national TV. I'm just like, who raised you? Why are you doing this? Do you go to your YouTube channel and sniff drawers? Is that why ain't nobody watching? I have so many questions. Why is this happening?
I don't know. But why did they shade her and say she got a YouTube channel?
Well, okay, but where's the lie?
I mean, they could have said she, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, see that part. See, if she was actually doing something, somebody could have mentioned it. See, this the day and age when people get famous for foolishness, and that's a case of it. She done got a little name for being foolish, and then Kandi pulled some strings and got her friend on the show. So now your friend done became Kenya's sidekick, and now people clowning her because all she got is a YouTube channel.
Yeah, right.
Blink,
well,
blink,
I
blink,
appreciate you, Sanitra.
All right, I just had to stop and holler at you, child, because that private jet was wearing my nerves. That private jet that was never a jet.
Okay.
It was just too much. I couldn't take it.
It was, you know, they had to do something for some drama, child.
Well, they managed. They came up with something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. I just want to find out if she gonna keep trying to show that baby and have her looking like one of them kidnapped children. Oh. That's all I want to know.
All right, so thank you for calling. All right. Hold on. Sharika Harvey, you ready?
Hi, I am. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Sharika. How you
So,
doing?
I don't have a whole lot to say. I just want to say that I just joined your channel about 3 or 4 months ago, and I love you.
Oh,
You're I'm gonna
thank
say you're awesome.
you.
I have a lot of ties to. I'm in Smyrna, so I have a lot of ties to a lot of the reality shows that are around here, and I think you do an excellent job.
Thank you so much.
So I have not watched this episode, but I have watched the clips because I'm still a part of Boycott Bravo. Now, until you guys say, okay, we're not boycotting no more, I'm not watching anymore.
Mhm.
So I watched.
But you know the boycott is we boycott Bravo. We can still watch it on YouTube and whatever
Okay,
else.
okay. So I've watched clips, but the only clips I've watched was on the Instagram, right?
Okay.
And
Oh, you can watch it on
I
YouTube and stuff. I'm just letting you.
have
I'm just giving you a little
to.
game. You can watch the full episode.
I'm just not that invested. I'm
Okay.
not. Uh, but I will say that I saw Sheree on Watch What Happens Live. There was a clip of Sheree on Watch What Happens Live.
Uh-huh.
Was it yesterday or I'm not sure if it was
Yeah,
yesterday or
last
the day
night.
before. And there is something to be said about the OGs. You know what I mean? Like that whole dynamic between Sheree and Kenya is just you can't make that up.
Uh-huh.
I love them together because Sheree has her own issues, but she was not going to back down to anybody, and
Hmm.
I love that dynamic.
Yeah.
Even when it was on Watch What Happens Live, I was like, okay, Sheree, you might be earning your keep. Again, we may need you. Um, so I just wanted to say that, of course, I'm Team Nene. Let's be very clear. I'm Team Nene, but I also just kind of watched what has happened over the past year. And I agree. And I'm team, OGs. We need some OGs back because this is a whole entire snooze fest. I
Hmm.
used to could not wait to get to my TV on Sunday and watch just like I watch Scandal. I used to watch Scandal like that. Like, oh my God, I gotta be in front of TV.
Uh-huh.
But now it's like, oh, okay, I'll just, see whatever plays out. It's boring. It's boring. So
Yeah. I
anyway,
agree.
I just want to introduce myself and say, hey Michelle, I have been
Hey,
watching you for a few months and I love your channel.
thank
And I am, I'm a fan. So
thank
that's it.
you. I appreciate you and I appreciate you joining. Welcome to the squad.
No problem. All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye bye.
Bye. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Mickey, I know your phone died, but I got so many people.
Yeah, my phone died.
You did hit finish, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I was just saying, yeah, LaToya and Kenya, we all know what's going on. They met a long time ago. They're working together. That's what's happening. They're working together, and yeah, I mean, we'll see. Listen, Strippergate I think it's gonna start next week or the week after. We're gonna see the ratings. I feel like they think this is gonna be their saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, the numbers don't lie. They publish them every week. We're gonna see if it's gonna really hold any weight. I don't think it will, but we will see. And yeah, it's a mess, Michelle. It is
All
a
right.
mess.
Well, thank you, Mickey. No, I
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Michelle. Bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. Aisha,
Hey, Michelle.
how you doing?
I'm good. Okay, let me start with this mess. Um, let me see. I have to agree with Mickey. I didn't think of it until she said it. It is a generic version of freaking frat because
Uh,
the fans actually enjoy it. Until that other mess came, we enjoy freaking frat. We loved it. They had fun. Everything. What Toya and
Aisha, we
Kenya
can
is
barely
doing.
hear you.
Oops. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
It's a little better, yes.
Okay, I must have had my hand over the speaker. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But it's just like a generic version, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. This whole concept and how their relationship, because how do you manage to bond with somebody like that? And even if you connect with people, and I have connected with people, in a certain way, but I'm not gonna send you no naked pictures of me. I'm not putting them on my phone. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't even roll like that, but just to do that is not going to come to my thought process when we first kick it. Then you want a private jet, but yet you love Cynthia so much. She should have been, if you had one. She might. I think Sinitra was right. She ain't had nothing. That was just all talk. But if you had one, the person you claim you love the most, you sorry about ruining her possible engagement and the whole nine. Why she want on a private jet?
You right.
Why? And I posted in the Facebook group, and I'm like, what kind of friendship do they have? Because ain't no way in the world. If I love you so much, I'm gonna put somebody that I just met 30 days ago above you. Even though they said Cynthia thinks she was gonna be late anyway.
Well, Keisha, look, I appreciate you calling in. Your phone going in and out.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay. But thank you for your input.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Y'all, hold on.
Amazing grace, I see the star. Amazing grace, me.
Is this our commercial break, Dre?
Come ye. Oh, hey, Michelle, what's going on?
Dre.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
What's going on? It's nice to see you.
What
the Atlanta Housewives.
What is this picture? I don't understand what this picture is.
The picture?
Who is this?
My parents.
You stupid.
So Michelle,
right? Where do you go to troll me to find these pictures from?
Well, actually, I was looking at a YouTube video of Freddie O talking to Bob Whitfield, and he was saying, "So what's up? So where all your money going?" And he said, "No, Sheree got all my money. Sheree got all my money." And he was like, "Well, you talking to my good friend ATLien? I know you."
I don't remember this.
She ratted. It was 9 years ago. She ratted in some good cars. Okay. Are you giving her money? He said, "Oh, look, ATLien showing me how to get money." I was like, "Ooh." Okay.
He did not say that.
Well, you could go check out Freddie O. It was 9 years ago. It was an interview. You could look it up.
And it was not 9 years ago.
When he did the interview, they was on a phone interview. And huh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, it was on a phone interview, and then he asked him, "Is he allowed to share this?" And he said, "Yeah, he's allowed to share it." But he said Sheree got all the money, took all his money or something. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
But I was calling because I don't really know if you remember this. Okay, so back in August, whenever they went on that girls trip, I don't know if you remember, but I am a Harvard graduate with my BA, got my master's from Yale, and I'm about to be a doctor in April from Princeton. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this. Someone called your phone and they said they was at, I believe it was like the Hilton Hotel. It was in South Carolina, wherever they at. And you remember he called, he said, "Yeah, the Atlanta Housewives is here," and his manager. You remember that?
Wait, what?
You remember the guy called your show and he said the Atlanta Housewives is at his hotel.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it just shows you how many liars call this lie. He said the Atlanta Housewives is here at this hotel, and he was spilling all this little false tea, as we can see right now, because they was at a house. But you don't remember that? You remember
I
that, right?
remember the same way you be spilling false tea.
And you remember the other day? I don't know if you remember. I don't want to say no names because I don't start nothing. But a person called you the other day and say Drew stay in this $1.2 million house in Duluth Country Club. Now I don't know if you've seen the show or not, Sonny. I'm sure you did because you probably didn't have anything else going on with the boycott. You remember they're moving from that house, so Drew don't even stay in the house any longer. And that 1.2 million.
Moved from one house and moved to another one down the street.
Is that what she said?
Uh-huh.
She said down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
okay,
what they said on the show.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember that. I don't. You invest in your life. I have other things to do with my life to remember. But yeah, I'm sure you did remember. But
Ray, why are you here? What's the point of this call?
Because it was just the guy who called last year in the summertime that lied and said they was at his hotel and they all got a room. Why can't they get a house if they have so much money? You don't remember that, huh?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So he's a liar.
What is this? Oh my God. You see this? You see these people in the private chat dragging you? I'm about to block. Oh gosh. Okay.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. They dragging me?
Yes.
How would they be dragging me?
I don't know. Somebody in the back.
Oh yeah, they going crazy.
You see them?
Yeah.
The trolls be busy, honey.
Dang, they going crazy on me like that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Michelle, that's all I call for. I didn't want nothing. You look cute today as always.
Oh, thank you, Dre.
No problem.
And tell the people you already apologized. They're asking where your apology is, and Vanjie accepted it.
You talking about the people? Tell the people in the chat.
Yeah, the people in the chat said where your apology.
Okay, well, you see my apology the other day. I don't explain to peasants.
Okay.
At all, but yeah, I don't explain to peasants.
I certainly appreciate you.
And I also apologize to Miss Jackson also. So
you did.
Yeah, did you tell her?
I did. Well, I'm sure she saw. She may have seen.
Okay. Well, that's it, Michelle.
I appreciate you.
No problem. God bless you.
God bless you, Dre.
All right.
Goodbye. See how nice the trolls can be sometimes? Do y'all see? That's what I do.
Michelle.
I convert people from haters to lovers. Hi, Miguel.
It's okay, because you know what? At the end of the day, you're beautiful. You're doing your thing. And God is going to continue to bless you no matter what.
Oh, thank you, Miguel.
Yes, beautiful. All right, the only thing I really got to say is, why didn't Kandi, Porsha, and everybody else put in money to get a private jet to go?
Because a lot of
all them bitches got money.
Look, who you asking?
Like, what? Also, I'm really not upset, or I feel some type of way that Andy, all the time, he got to talk about Apollo or ask about Apollo to Kenya. And, Apollo's my baby dad.
He asked about Apollo this time. He asked about him again?
On Watch What Happens Live.
I didn't.
Did you watch What Happens Live last night?
I didn't see it. What did he say?
Well, don't take my words verbatim, because I smoked a blunt, so my mind's a little,
What is the question he asked?
He asked Kenya, he was like, they were going back and forth asking each other questions, and basically asked the question about, do you regret going after Apollo about something? They brought up the situation. You're gonna have to go look at it, but I can't think of the question right now. All I know is that they brought up Apollo. Also, Kenya threw shade at Nene. What? And then they said, Andy asked Kenya, which housewife from which franchise went too much Botox or something about like their face, like they don't look the same. And Kenya said, because Sheree was there, you know how she said to like Nene, like fix your face?
Uh-huh.
So then Kenya was like, the person, she didn't say Nene's name, but she said the person, the original person that Sheree said, fix your face. Talking about Nene. And I was just like, again, they find a way to bring or to make people who aren't a part of the show relevant again.
Well, they've been doing that. And then somebody was telling me they've been playing like old episodes just to keep people entertained.
Yeah, and they've been doing a lot of flashbacks too.
Ooh.
If you notice inside of the thing. And yeah, that's all I had to say.
Oh, somebody told me finally, since you couldn't tell me. He asked if Kenya regretted going after Apollo while he was still married to Phaedra in the pool.
Thank you. See, I was close. I was close. I told you I've been like relaxed mode right now.
I can't depend on you, Miguel.
Yeah, no. Listen. You know what's funny? The same thing happened with me with Apollo. How he was like, didn't know what I was talking about, and then he got it, and I was like, yeah, because I had to really like listen. I may not say it right, but I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and I just don't know fully. You know. But no, I would never tell you no wrong information, Michelle. I got you, girl.
Okay.
I was like, all I knew is that they brought up my baby dad and they brought up Nene without bringing her up. Yes, my baby dad.
All right.
I love me some Apollo.
Thank you, Fanny.
All right, well, I'm glad I gave you a little update on Watch What Happens Live.
I am too. I'm gonna watch it.
Yes, no, please do. So you can be like, damn, look at Miguel.
Okay.
You're gonna be thinking about me while you're watching the episode.
He said,
all right, Michelle.
They dragging you in the chat, Miguel.
Listen, they all stuck my ass.
Miguel, be nice. Bye.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna just listen. You know what?
This is a family show.
Listen, those who are blessed always have hate coming towards them, and I've noticed that. And same thing with you, Michelle. The same way God continues to bless you and you continue to have the things happen in your life, you are also gonna have people come for you, and that's just a part of being the game. You're right. So that's how I got to think about it. Listen, in high school,
are attracted to light, honey. They always
yes. So it's just like, you know what? As much as our life is great, but guess what? There's always life isn't perfect. There's always the negative people who aren't happy with themselves or their life. So they got to feel like they got to give their opinion to you. It's always the people who ain't got shit that got the most to say. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's always like that. So, but you know what? That's why you can't let shit affect you. You can never, ever. It's so funny. It's just so funny to me. Well, even when I was in high school, you got to when there's a lot of people that like you, there's going to be a group that doesn't like you. But guess what? You will beat them in success.
Thank you. You're wonderful.
All right. Bye. Right. I'm finished my blunt. Love you, Michelle. I will talk to you later. Bye. Yes.
Y'all be cracking me up. Sorry. Y'all be cracking me up in this chat. Craig, what happened? I don't see you on the screen, Craig. I was about to let you in. Where your face at? Craig. Let me see what they say. Craig. Why you turn the camera off, Craig? Why you turn the camera off? Okay, I'm kicking you off. You must be scared. Don't be scared. Okay. Oh, this is you right here too? This the same Craig?
Yes, this is Craig.
Oh, you was in here twice. You was in here twice. Hey, Craig.
Hey, nice to meet you. I've been watching your channel for like probably a year now, so I'm actually excited to be able to comment with you. Yeah, but so the show to me overall is just a snooze fest, really, right now, if you think about it. But I can't help to think that for over 10 years, I think back to when I was in middle school. I think it was like season 3 of Atlanta. And I think it's for 10 years they've been able to, keep the culture kind of like captivated by the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't understand how they could give us this and expect us to be satisfied with it. It really seems like, to me, just from watching from the beginning, it seems like self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Even looking on Instagram and everything, the Housewives there, when they first came out, Nene was the machine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like now when you look on Instagram, there's so many Bravo pages. So it's like a machine. It's like a whole industry. And like back then, it really, it wasn't that. So seeing it now, it seems like they used Atlanta or used Nene. I'll say specifically because it wasn't like, even though they had New York and OC, Bravo was not put on the map until Atlanta came on, until people learned about Nene Leaks. And then they was like,
Well,
oh,
I
they have
mean,
this,
to
they
be
have that. That's
fair,
what it
wait
was.
a
And
minute, Craig. To be fair, remember being Bobby Brown was on Bravo. Did you way back in the day remember being Bobby Brown with Whitney Houston? You don't remember that, do you? Never mind. Go ahead.
Michelle, you have to do this. Are you
Never
gaslighting
mind.
me right now?
No.
Are you
I just
gaslighting?
want to be fair. Like, you saying that the Housewives put them on the map. I'm just saying they had other shows. The Housewives, probably was one of their biggest shows. You're right, but
Okay. I don't want to completely trash, them. That's not what I'm trying to do. The point I'm making is that, like, after people learned of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that time they were getting 3-4 million views, then people
uh-huh.
started in a Bravo. Then it was like, oh, they have Jersey, they have this, they have that, but Atlanta was, the hot ticket. All I'm saying
Uh-huh.
is now it's been a hot ticket for years. They've kept us interested for years. They know what we like, they know what we want, and it's almost like now the fact that they're giving us this show. It's like it's self-sabotage. It's like they've used us to get all the viewership, and now they want to kind of tank us and push all the other stuff, in my opinion, because they know how to make Atlanta a success.
You're right. You're right. And then Atlanta, a hot city with hot people. Everybody want to see what's going on in Atlanta, and that's what made it great. And I think that now, I think they kind of just, I don't know, they just dropped the ball this season. I want it to be better, but clearly.
And I don't want to take too much more of your time, so I want everybody else to be able to comment. But what I do want to say is that another reason that I just can't get into it is knowing how they're blackballing Nene, like exactly.
Mhm.
I, I see through it, like just everything from how they handle her at the reunion, the things that they've been doing behind the scenes. I see wisdom in her not completely speaking, because Bravo right now is taking a real hit, and all
You're
eyes
right.
are on.
You're right. They lost almost
And
1 million people over the past, since last year. That's a lot of
what
people.
Andy did at
Uh-oh,
that
Craig, we losing you, Craig. I tried to.
reunion.
Okay, okay, we lost you, Craig. I'm sorry, Craig. Who else? Letitia is in here. Letitia, hey,
Hey Michelle,
how you doing?
how you doing?
I'm good.
You pausing like, okay, is she finna be bipolar tonight? Not sure.
No, 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 no. I was just looking in the back because there's a lot of people. I was just trying to
I
sort.
know, and they let me have it in the comments. You seen
Oh,
that?
y'all in the chat, dragging each other. Let me see what y'all. I don't be
I
paying
don't
attention
know. They dragging the mess out of me in the comments.
in the private chat.
In the private chat.
Oh, okay.
But tell Dre, thanks Dre for the apology. Appreciate it. I'm still waiting on New York to apologize. I guess I might as well hold on to that.
What did York got to apologize for? She did something too?
I'm not sure, but Dre said that she needed to apologize. I don't know what she did. Who knows?
Okay.
But let's talk about these panties. Now,
okay.
Would you?
Do you be giving your friends panties, Letitia?
Girl, no. Who does that? Like, is Kenya dipping into the women's pie now?
I mean, clearly, she said she was a lesbian. I mean, she's acting like a lesbian.
So you honestly think that she has a crush on
They have a crush on each other. LaToya is
I think
is
LaToya just
starstruck.
doing it just to secure the bag.
Yeah.
She's thinking that Kenya is going to be able to give her a peach.
Yeah.
But why would you give another person your yeast infection draws?
But I mean, she said they was new.
Girl, I don't believe that. She probably was up in there thinking about LaToya and probably got her a few off. I mean, who does that?
I don't know, child.
And then trying to get a jet. Now you know Nene Leakes paved the way for that. You know Nene was the one that started that private jet.
Okay, Letitia.
I'm just everything that they are doing is what Nene has done.
I said it in the beginning of the stream. Y'all just be repeating what I said.
Right, because you got the tea, baby. You the go. You know, like that's
there is nothing they can do that has not been done. Then Mickey brought up the fact of LaToya and Kenya repeating freaking frat, and I'm like, dang, I didn't even think of that. So everybody is doing the same thing.
But it doesn't make sense. My thing is that they didn't want to give Nene the money she wanted, and they should have, because this whole season, everybody's storyline was going to be about Nene. And when Nene did not come back, she shook the whole cast. That's why Kandi went on somebody's live and was saying, basically she didn't talk about Nene, but she played it down. Like, two of the new girls gave something different to the show. They came out guns blazing, and she was basically saying, like, really, they didn't really need Nene, which they actually did, because the ratings are low.
You're right.
So I'm just trying to, and then Drew Sidora's husband is trying to be like Apollo, and he can't.
You're right.
Apollo fine. Not saying Drew Sidora's husband is not. Paulo is fine. Okay. Now,
look, Letitia,
y'all can talk about
you
me.
losing me, Letitia.
Huh?
You losing me. You losing me.
Am I losing? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had to say.
No, I'm only saying that because, first of all, this episode was dry. Second of all, everybody calling, I want y'all to give me y'all opinion, but everybody saying the same thing over. It's dry and the panties. Is she a lesbian? And so at this point, I'm just like,
I know Michelle is like, well, what else? What else more is? But there's nothing else. Michelle is Nene gone. I mean, like, what else can you talk about but them damn panties? and the dry ass show.
Right.
I'm still waiting on the what is it called? The stripper show or whatever it was. What was it? The Bachelorette?
The Stripper Gate.
Stripper Gate. I'm waiting on that.
Okay.
So I don't know, but I was waiting on Dre in New York because they always give me my life. Even
Dre already called.
Did he?
Yeah, you late. Bye, Letitia.
Bye. Tell Dre to get back on.
Huh?
Tell Dre to get back on. I need Dre.
I ain't telling Dre to do that. Rewind. I'm about to go.
Did he apologize?
Letitia.
I'm just saying, Michelle.
Bye, Letitia. I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
I'm drained, y'all. I'm drained. I can't talk about it no more. I talked about the show that's boring for over an hour. I can't say nothing else, y'all. I can't. Shout out to Eb White. One thing I did want to talk about before I go, let me try to pull it up real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Is somebody said that I can't even find it now. Hold on. Let me find it. That LaToya called Sheree ghetto last night, and I told y'all I hadn't watched the real Watch What Happens Live yet, but apparently this little clip. Hold on.
Where did I get these fancy signs from?
All right, very good. You all
Why
matched.
is your sign
Okay.
ghetto?
1, 2, agree or disagree.
He said, "Why is your sign ghetto?" Hold on, it's gonna play again.
Where did I get these fancy signs from?
All right, very good. You all
Why
matched.
is your sign
Okay.
ghetto?
1, 2, agree.
And then Sheree says, "I didn't hear the ghetto comment at all. Was asked last minute to print. Child, my ink was dried the fuck out. Probably have been since February. I chose to give y'all interesting walls and texture and amazing backdrop. Hashtag ambiance. So in my short focus wasn't on paper instead. Hashtag Chateau Sheree." Now, oh guys, clearly, you said joggers. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I'm just reading the comments in Discord and everywhere else. Again, if you want to join my Discord, you got to join my $5 Patreon tier and above, and you can have access to Discord. Now, they in there talking about how Chateau Sheree looked like the lights wasn't on. So I guess that's why she was giving you ambiance, because she don't really live there. She just came over there, and she had a candle so that it could be, ambiance. And the fact that she ain't had no printer to print out her signs, and she had to explain all of that. But on the flip side, I am never here for one black woman calling another black woman ghetto on Bravo, because we already know that they live for stereotypes and all that. So LaToya was dead ass wrong. And I ain't even a Sheree fan. So there is that. It's a nice comeback. Chateau struggle. Oh, y'all doing too much. Well, look, I appreciate everybody who called in tonight. Oh, Lord. Child, it's too much. It's too much. Did you really call back? What is this?
Michelle? Hi. How are you, sweet pea? Long time, long seen, Michelle. I just wanted your P.O. box information. I have some panties that I have not worn, and I want to send them to you, sweet pea. So what's your P.O. box information? Chill.
Why is so many people trolling me tonight? Who is Monica? Your mic muted, Monica.
Hello?
Whoever you are. Yeah, it's too much.
Hello?
Grandma Esther, Big Head Dre.
No, honey. This is Grandma Astor. I have some panties that I want to send you. Now, I only wore them like one time, so they're brand new, Michelle. But you will like them. You and Bob would love them on you, sweet pea. Please give me your P.O. box information.
Dre.
Shell.
Dre.
No, sweet pea. This is Grandma Esther.
Dre, I thought you said thank you so much, Miguel. Miguel said y'all worry about me and y'all not y'all bag. Okay, Dre, Miguel. Listen, Dre, we don't understand what's going on with you today. I thought you took your medication. You were so nice.
No, sweet pea. This is Grandma Esther. This is not Dre.
Dre.
Shell, this is Grandma Esther. Please respect my name, okay?
Dre.
I am not a man.
Dre. Oh my God, Lucinda, thank you so much for the $100. Lucinda said for being the best blog goddess in these YouTube streets. We love you, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Great. Praise God.
Dre.
This is Grandma Esther, Michelle. This is
okay, Dre. I'm tired of playing with you.
I just wanted to call and get your P.O. box information so I can send you some nice panties.
My P.O. box is available in the description box.
I'm going to send you some nice panties that you could wear. They're granny.
I don't want no panties from you, granny.
I only wore them one time. They might be a little used, Shell, but you'll love them. Victoria's Secrets.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Praise God. God bless you. You have a great night,
All
Shell.
right, goodbye.
Bye.
Shaniqua been waiting a long time. I see you back there, Shaniqua, honey. I'm drained, Shaniqua. I'm drained. You muted yourself.
I was at the bar. I had to come outside.
Hey,
Okay.
what you doing at the bar? Where your mask?
I ain't been out the house in so long.
Where
but
is your mask? Y'all
it's
be
literally
dragging
no
me.
one in there.
We are not gonna let you go.
I got my mask. But okay, I want to say this real quick. It's off topic, but that Monica person, whoever the fuck it is pissing me off because I think it's that Kind Truth because she said I'm Kind Truth and then she ended up changing her name. She's like, "Oh, Michelle, you trafficking kids and you a prostitute." I'm like, "You gonna make me throw these hands on you." So if you in Atlanta,
No,
glad
that Kind Truth was another person, child, that I
well,
had to ban from the
it's
channel. I saw
Monica
their real,
that
I saw
kind
their real name. I know who it was.
yeah,
I'm not gonna give them no clout, but yeah,
yeah, but whoever it is, I'm like, y'all can gladly come over here and catch these hands. I'm in Chamblee, Georgia, right down the street from Perimeter Mall. You can come catch these hands, inbox me and win. Cause that shit is annoying as fuck. Cause I'm just like, you don't do that. Like not
no,
one
they're
time have
super
I
fans. Just think of it this way.
like
They
I'm like,
hate
not
you
one time
so
have I
bad.
ever heard you disrespect anybody and call anybody out their name. So I'm just like, that shit is irritating and beyond belief. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm not gonna let that shit fly by me, and especially with me seeing it. Cause I'm like, I'm pretty laid. I call myself pretty laid back. But at the same time, when I see shit like that, I'm just like, yo, they like them private chats has been going in all night. They going
Private
in on
chat is
Sidora,
crazy.
Letitia. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Even Letitia said they trying to catch a fade, honey.
yes, they've been trying to catch they must want me to come out of retirement or something because I ain't fought a bitch in a minute and I've been waiting to beat somebody ass because I've been waiting and I want to. My hands
Don't be violent. No.
look, I can bring out these Marine Corps hands, okay? Like we can take it back, okay? But I do love you and I want you to have a wonderful night because I'm trying to enjoy my night without my baby. So I'm just like, and everybody enjoy their night. We love you. Hey, Letitia. Hey, everybody. Sinitra. Hi, everybody. But good night.
No, we still in a pandemic. I just want you to be careful out there. You know, I
Yes,
know
I know. You know,
everybody.
I don't
But
go
look,
out.
I get a little stir crazy. Look, I can't even fuss at you too much because I get a little stir crazy myself too, and I have to go outside. However, I need you to wear your mask. I
Yeah.
need you to wash your hands and sanitize, and I need
Oh,
you to
yes.
sit outside and not inside. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Just just be careful, please.
I will.
Okay.
And have a great night, everyone.
Okay. Thank you. New York didn't call. If New York called, I'll take her call, but she did not call. Let me see. Hey, Dr. Grayson.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm good.
So, what was you talking about today?
I was talking about the Housewives.
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
How you y'all kill me just getting here, honey.
I wasn't even just getting here. I was just
I'm in
so
here a
daggone
whole
bored.
hour. Huh?
I was just so bored. I mean, the best part of the episode was the
I
preview for
bored you?
episode 8.
I bored you?
No, I'm talking about the episode. The best part of the episode was the preview for episode 8.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Hold on. Is this fake New York? The fake Miss New York, not real New York. What does that mean? Unmute your mic. Well, y'all are really trolling tonight, honey. Anyway, well, Dr. Grayson, it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
You rushing me off the phone, Michelle?
Yes, I am.
Have a great night.
Dr. Grayson, did you want to say something about something?
Honestly, no, not really. I just want to call in because I haven't called in such a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't know. Shoot, I've been out of whack lately. Shoot.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow. We can hang out a little bit. I'm gonna talk about Salt and Pepper's documentary tomorrow. So y'all need to watch that so we can all talk about it together.
You know I'm too young for that.
It don't matter. You ain't too young to watch it. Hey,
okay.
You ain't got nothing else to look at.
I got work just like I got a
Listen. You don't have to. I'm just making a suggestion since I'm going to be talking about it.
I think I'm gonna watch it. If you're gonna comment on it, I think I'm gonna watch it. I got a 15-page essay that's due Friday. So that's what I've been doing. And
I'm
this
about
other
to let
stuff.
you go so you can get to work. I'm about to let you go so you can get to work.
I mean, I don't know. These professors be crazy. I don't know how he assigned it today and wanted to do by Friday. But I got to do what I got to do. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good night, Dr. Grayson.
All right. Have a great
Good
night.
luck on your paper. All right. Y'all, I am over it now. First of all, I struggled through this review. Second of all, I struggled through the phone calls of all y'all telling me the exact same thing that we've been talking about the first half. And now here we are, an hour and a half later, and I am just out of it. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Letitia. While I am here, the only reason I stayed on this little extra is because y'all support the stream, and if I wasn't getting no super chats and stuff, I would have been like, bump that, I'm about to go, honey, I got other things to do. But since y'all supported the stream, I stayed on a whole 30 minutes extra. Speaking of which, I would like to thank the people who supported the screen. Oh Lord, I'm from Southwest Atlanta, child. The stream today. Let me go to the front. First, we got some new members. I'm So Different Manigal is a new member. Porsha Williams, thank you so much for the super chat. DJ W, thank you. Said you are so awesome. I appreciate you, DJ. Bonita Howard said thanks for being you. Thank you, Bonita. Polo Man is a new member. Debonair 1, okay, is a new member on level 2. The Pangea guy sent me a little change and said, Kenya need to let a real man like me have that yoni. Okay. Pangea guy sent another little change, said Porsha wanted me to be her personal trainer, but she wouldn't pay me enough. Okay. Tiggy said, I'm not even being shady, but this season is dry as a desert. Okay, Tiggy. Sierra, shout out to Sierra Content, said, did you see Nene trending on Twitter yesterday with 45,000 tweets? Chasing Nene leaks got the tea. Okay, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Sierra, thanks for the tip. Sherry Shine said, hey Michelle, hey squad, hey Sherry Shine. Maddie Brewer is a new member on level 2. Cadero is a new member on level 3. Cadero, why you do that? You open the Patreon and you over here? Thank you, Cadero. Debonair 1 sent me some more change and said allegedly Mark is the pappy, but Ken may only be the carrier. Okay, Debonair, you better spill that tea. Eb Watt says is a member on level 2. Katrina Howard is a member on level 3. Y'all be shout out to my members. We're gonna do some more members only videos tomorrow. Miguel, hey Miguel Fanny Pack said y'all worry about me and y'all not y'all bad. That is sad. Love you, girl. Full 20 paid Rover. Okay, he said don't be coming for his Range Rover, Miguel. Lucienda, shout out to Lucienda, sent me a whole $100, said for being the best blog goddess in these YouTube streets. We love you, Michelle. I love you too, Lucienda. Thank you so much for always being so supportive. Letitia Jackson also sent a little change. Thank you, Letitia. You're so, oh my God. And last but not least, certainly not least, I have to check my Cash App. I don't even have the notifications on chat because I just be like, oh, I got me some Cash Apps. Greater Works Deliverance Ministries sent me $50 and then sent me another $25 last night, and I didn't even work last night. Greater Works Deliverance, honey, I need to be delivered. God, when you got the church supporting you, you know you're doing something right. So I appreciate everybody who supported the stream tonight. Now let me turn my little music on. So tomorrow, let me give you a heads up. Y'all know I never ever like to say I'm coming on a day in advance because I always end up doing something else. I'm so shady. I know. I'm trying to be better about my life in 2021. But tomorrow I plan on talking about the Salt and Pepper documentary. So if you have not watched it, you can watch it online. You can watch it probably on YouTube. It's on Lifetime. It's free. I want y'all to watch it because I watched it and I kind of liked it, but I'm gonna talk about the drama surrounding it and all of that as well. Now where is my thing? Why it won't come on? So yeah, we're gonna talk about Salt and Pepper tomorrow and whatever else that I can think of that I want to talk about. So watch it. Hey, Fake New York, I see you, Fake New York. I appreciate you. You in here, Lord.
Yes. So you're coming back. I'm not gonna hold you, but you're coming back tomorrow?
Yes, I'm coming back tomorrow.
What time?
Oh gosh, you had to say what time, didn't you?
Yeah.
I want to say like 8-ish, 7-ish.
Ow.
I might come on earlier. Who knows? I'm going out tomorrow.
Ow. Is it a special date tonight?
No, it's not. I just need some fresh air tomorrow.
I know that's right. Okay.
Wait, Michelle. Why when my grandmother call, you keep saying Dre? That's my grandmother. That's like disrespectful.
Ow.
Hey, before we go, hey Chris, you was talking all that stuff in the chat the other day. Can you say what you had to say? Like, since we like on the live right now?
Yeah, because we were totally
you was talking so much. So now we here. We here now.
Hey Chris.
Michelle.
Hey Chris.
What's good?
What's good, Chris? Say what you had to say the other day.
Is that somebody talking?
Yeah.
Every time you wrote a comment, it was like Dre this, Dre that.
He can't hear you.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
It's
Michelle, what time you coming on tomorrow?
I think
she already said what time she was coming on. You peasants
around 8 or
talking so
9.
much stuff.
Chris, I'll see you tomorrow. I put an hour in advance notification up.
His phone don't even work. This Trump phone don't work. You know his time don't work.
Appreciate you, Chris. Drag, quit dragging people.
Michelle, I'm sorry. I mean, Miss New York. I apologize to Letitia, Miss Jackson.
For what?
You should apologize to her too. You know what I'm saying? What I said the other day to her was like real disrespectful because I joke with my homegirls like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And the way I was talking to her, I honestly think that was like, I'm like, oh dang, like I was talking to her like she was one of my homegirls, and I think that was like disrespectful. So like from my heart, I really do apologize, Miss Jackson.
Well, that's really mature of you. You must have got bad karma from that.
No. I get good karma, but that was disrespectful.
Letitia said you supposed to apologize.
That was disrespectful.
Letitia would never get an apology from me.
Oh.
You know,
what did she do that bad? She was like roasting me. She wasn't even roasting
because you called her a Trump supporter.
Yeah, I mean, I really have no respect for her because of that. I mean, when black people were...
She said she didn't vote for Trump, though, New York.
She said that she didn't, but who knows if she really did. Before the election, she said that she was torn between voting for Trump or Joe Biden, and I just can't stand for that. I have no respect for her. I believe that I saw her high yellow blonde wig at the Stop the Steal riots at the Capitol. Now, I'm not... Oh my goodness, that was so scary the way this lady popped in.
No.
You cannot tell me that was not creepy.
I'm about 10 seconds away from throwing all y'all out. So y'all better make it quick. Y'all better make it quick. 30 seconds.
Letitia, did you or did you not say that you were torn between voting for Biden or Trump?
Absolutely.
That's why I have no respect for you.
Not vote
and
for
that
Biden.
is why I have no respect for you.
Girl, I have no respect for you. Come out the closet like you did the other night when you admitted the truth when you said you are a man.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying, like, you try to dig into everybody else's souls. Let's see your soul.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to show you that. Show me your ballot. Show me your ballot.
I mean, transgender.
Show me your ballot. And then I'll show you my face.
I don't have my ballot anymore in New York.
Okay. Well, go find it.
And you knew that.
I mean, you didn't steal it when you were at the Capitol? I mean...
New York, you were with me. We were together.
Girl, bad.
We were together.
I would never be seen with something like you.
Something like me, honey, you will be... Girl, bye. You would love to be seen with me. I'm sorry.
Lady...
You don't remember us being at the Pride Festival last year together?
You know, I don't know if those eyebrows that you drawn on tonight have soaked into your brain, soaked into your brain and has,
these are mine.
You know.
But I know you are really good in doing makeup because that's what transgender, that's what y'all do.
Okay.
We just got here.
Yes.
Well, Miss Jackson, I just want to say I apologize. I listened to the show the other day, and I was talking to you like you was one of my homegirls. We be joking like that, and I think sometimes I get out of hand. When I was like whatever I called you, whatever I said. So I do apologize though, for real. I didn't mean to call you that. I was talking to you like you was one of my dogs. You know, my homegirls. Like yeah. We was saying, you know how we joke a lot, and yeah, that's how I was coming at you. So I'm sorry.
Thanks, Dre. But I mean, really, like, I just think of all this as like, it's entertainment for me.
I mean, I know, I do too.
I really do think that you.
I do too, but the name I said was disrespectful. So, like I said,
I think she deserved it.
I don't
New
think
York,
so.
you need to shut up. Don't be talking to Dre talking about you need to give apologies. Don't be talking to Dre, girl.
Apologies to who? I haven't insulted anybody except for
Girl,
you.
man, girl, man, or man, girl. You need to throw apologies.
Okay.
I mean, New York just
New
York just apologize.
Every time he say
You know what?
Like,
just apologize.
This is all
New York.
entertainment.
Okay, you know what?
Just apologize. We gotta be man. We gotta man up and apologize to these.
I know, Dre. She needs to man up, right?
You know what?
All right. Look,
she needs to show how big her balls are.
Yes, they're huge, and I'm okay with that.
I know, girl. I know you working with some big balls.
Yes, they're almost as big as the bags under your eyes, whore. Yeah.
As big as the bags under my eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost as big as my pockets too.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, Letitia. Thank you, Dre, and thank you, New York, for coming.
Thanks, Dre.
No problem.
Yes. And you need, to get that huge stiff wrinkle out of your chin. It looks really unappealing tonight.
It does. But we don't even know how you even look, girl.
Yeah. Go scrub your chin.
We don't even know how you look. You may look like the bottom of my big ass toe that I've been walking on for 2 years.
You need a chin.
Well, Letitia, we did we see New York the other day. Was it?
Good
night. I love you.
Good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a wrap. I'm kicking off everybody. Okay. I will see y'all tomorrow. Too much. I know it's a whole bunch of y'all in the back. Look, I've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. Y'all need to rewind. Should have got here on time. Tomorrow, set your notification bells. Okay, I will issue a alert at least an hour prior to going live. Put your aliens in the chat, you guys. Put your aliens in the chat before you go. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. Thank you so much for joining. Good night. Y'all did not just get here. Quit lying. Oh, kicking everybody out. Kicking everybody out. Like it's 25 people back in the back. I'm kicking everybody out. Y'all are not going to be sitting back there looking at me. Good night, you guys. Oh, they mad. Good night. ATLien.